we're going to spend some time today lying down on the floor. We're going to loosen up that lower back. We are going to down, but try to do it on the floor and get yourself comfy. So if you want to if you have a yoga mat, or if you want to lay down a blanket or a towel just to make it comfortable, I'm just gonna be on my hardwood. The only thing I ask is don't do it in your bed. We just want to be able to get that spine in the back to get into a certain position. So if you're lying down on something too soft, it interferes with getting it into position. So that's the only thing I ask is follow along, not in bed. And then if you get really relaxed and you want to crawl into bed to just watch the rest of the stream, that is totally fine. But as we're lying down, resist the urge to crawl into bed. All right, we're just gonna lie down. So let your feet just be comfortable. Like if they're shoulder width apart, just let it be shoulder width apart, and let the feet touch the floor, knees bent. Okay, and then just lie down and get your arms comfortable. You can just have your hands just lying flat along the side like this if you want. You can have it resting on your abdomen if you want. I think resting on the abdomen is a little bit more comfortable. Whatever it feels comfortable for you, you want it to be even all the way around. Adjust your feet so that you're comfortable. Knees bent. Close your eyes, because it's easier to relax when you close your eyes. Now, I want you to just feel your shoulders on the floor, your hips on the floor, your feet on the floor. And the only thing that we want to notice right now is that they feel even. So your right shoulder and your left shoulder feels about even weighted on the floor. Your right hip and left hip feel about even weighted. Your right foot and left foot feel about even weighted. Okay. Now, just see how that lower back feels. You probably have an arch in your back. You can probably fit your hand through the space, right? Underneath that small of your back, your hand can probably fit right through there. This is the space that we are going to flatten out. We are going to let this space loosen up and press flat into the floor. Close your eyes. Let your hands rest on your abdomen and visualize you have a stone resting on top of your belly button. This is a stone that has some sizable weight that can sink down, and it's just resting on top of your belly button. Let yourself breathe, inhaling through the nose. Let yourself exhale also through the nose. And just let yourself breathe naturally. And with each exhale, I want you to visualize that stone sinking down into your belly button. Like just visualize the stones resting on top of your belly button. And when you exhale, the stone sinks into your belly button. As you exhale, you relax, and that stone sinks a little bit further. So visualize that stone sinking into your body through the belly button. Inhale. Exhale. With that exhale, Let the stone sink down a little bit lower. And just let yourself relax. We're not going to force that stone down. We're not pushing that stone down. The stone is just going to sink because this whole area in your abdomen is going to loosen up and relax. Breathing in through your nose. And with your exhale, let that stone sink a little further down. Keep doing this until you feel the stone sunken all the way down into your back. The stone started on top of your belly button. And with each exhale, it sinks lower and lower until you feel that stone resting the inside part of your back. Now, let that stone stay resting there in the inside part of your back. And notice other parts of your body if you've started forming tension. Let the tension loosen up in your feet, in your legs, in your thighs, in your pelvis. Let the legs fully relax. Feel if you form tension in your shoulders and arms. Let those shoulders and arms fully relax. Now, feel the space between your shoulder blades. Feel that space also sinking in to the ground. It's like where before you might have only felt your shoulder blades touching the ground. Now, that space between the shoulder blades, you feel pressed flat into the ground. And relax into that. And notice that space a little further down your mid-back. As you exhale, let that space loosen up. And it too starts flattening into the ground. Visualize that stone in your lower back again. And feel the stone sinking into the ground. Feel like it wants to sink into the floor. Your back is in its way. So your back has to loosen up and let that stone press all the way down into the floor. Let that lower back loosen up and relax. And with each exhale, you feel it loosening up more. The stone sinks into the ground more. Now, take your hand, one hand, and try to fit it in the space between the ground and that lower back. If you can still fit your hand in this space, keep your hand in that space and continue the visualization of that stone sinking down. Let it sink with your exhale. And with each exhale, you feel more and more pressure pressing into your hand. The heaviness of that lower back presses into your hand with each exhale. until you can't keep your hand there anymore. It's too heavy. You have to pull your hand out. And when that space becomes smaller, just visualize again that stone sinking into the ground. It disappears into the ground. Your lower back becomes totally flat against the ground, letting every other part of your body still relax. Neck, jaw, eyes, tongue, mouth, shoulders, chest, upper back, the middle of your back, lower back, pelvis, hips, thighs, calves, ankles, feet. Whole body's relaxed. Lower back is relaxed. Abdomen is relaxed. All right, so that is our little lying down back meditation. How do you feel? I'm not gonna make you get up just yet. Like, take your time because you're lying down. Slowly get yourself up. If you want to stay lying down too. If you're comfortable, stay there. There's no need for you to have to come up if you're comfortable. But what I wanted you to feel here is loosening up this lower back. Like, how do you get this lower back to be flat? This is so hard. There's so much tension that everybody feels down in that lower back, and that arch is so like permanent and prominent in so many people. And this is what I want you to start to be able to loosen up. So if you can flatten out that lower back into the floor, you can actually relax so much of the torso, the abdomen, the hips, everything here. So, all right, I'm gonna get up now. If you guys can get up, I shared on stream like a year ago that if you can get up off the floor without using your hands. I guess there was this research study that determined that if you can get up off the floor without using your hands, you have a 3-year higher life expectancy. So, like, this is something for you to set as a goal if you can, like, try to get up off the floor without using your hands. So I always like to just do that. All right. How did you do? Yay, you did it. Who was able to relax that lower back? Were you able to get it flat to the floor? When chat goes silent, everyone's actually doing the exercise, right? Like, I love that. I love that. That you're actually doing it because that's how you gain the benefit. You know, if you do it, you can gain the benefit. And that's what it's about, that you can actually use this and it can help you. If you can relax this lower back, it will help you just feel so much better throughout your day, because then you can take this position to you standing up. If I'm doing a really long relaxation session with someone, what I will do with them is take them through a lying down, so just like what we did, and then I will move them standing up after they're already relaxed, and then I have them visualize that the wall is the floor. And then just still have that feeling like you're lying down still, but it's just now you're upright, but you think the wall is the floor, and keep that relaxed. And then move you away from the wall so that you're just standing, and then your pelvis has a little bit of that muscle memory to know how to loosen up here. And if you can get this to relax here, you can stand and be on your feet for hours and hours and hours, and you won't feel that same kind of strain in that lower back. What do I think the key to long life is? Not being so stressed out. That's the key. If you can not be so stressed out, you can enjoy the moment you're in. And if you can enjoy the moment you're in, I think you will have more moments to enjoy. I think people so often are living either in the past or in the future where they're not even at yet. And they're missing out on this moment right here, this moment. Are you enjoying right now? No? So if you can enjoy the moment now, then you will have more moments to enjoy. I promise.